Guys, namaste, jai hind, jai bharat and jai mata di. Welcome to the channel. We are talking about Kalki. I did the first video already. I hope you liked it. Just one request, if possible, have this video reach to more people. Share this on your social media or other things, because the way I'm going to talk to you about Kalki is going to be very, very different than usually things that are available. And I think that it is time that people awaken to the truth energy of Kalki, what Kalki actually is. And I'm going to share very interesting stories from Kalki Puran, but decoding them, de-encrypting them. So I'm going to, they're really very deeply encrypted, and I'm going to decode them and then share it with you. So today, like yesterday, I promised with you guys that when we are calling war, when we are calling Kalki, we are calling war. So should we feel guilty about calling war, or should we feel guilty about the death of thousands of innocent people who are going to lose their lives because we are calling Kalki, we are calling God? So let's understand, why should we not feel guilty? So you don't have to feel guilty, and I will tell you why. So we will go a little backwards into Mahabharata time, and if you've read about it, you will remember that when Arjun stopped, Arjun was stunned, and Arjun was into that energy that I cannot fight my own people, I can't kill innocent lives, because it is not for that throne surely that I will do that. So I am not going to do that, and I will not do this, I will not get into the war. Krishna came to actually explain him that this is not only for a throne, this is for actually changing the karmic cycles, this is for the re-establishment of dharma, the righteous energy, the righteous path. And it is very necessary to actually get into this war, because if you only get into this war, will you be able to actually kill all the negativity, kill all the demon energies, kill all the negative things that are taking place, and you can actually start something better or something new. So that is why war is really needed at this point in time. That's how Krishna explained it to him, and there's Gita Sar, please read it, it is very beautiful. And that is when Arjuna went into the fight energy. Similarly, here when we talk about Kali Yuga, or Kali Yuga, or Kali Purush, we are talking, yesterday I gave you a reference of a tree. So we are talking about a tree whose roots are actually not into the right shape, right? The roots have diseases or problems into it. Now when the roots are already infected, no matter how many times you get the fresh fruit out of it, the seeds of that fresh fruit will already be infected, right? So similarly, when we are into this Kali Yuga and we don't really clean it from the base, the new generations that will keep coming with it will have that infection, they will carry that infection. And no matter how much pure souls are coming to this world, basically the area around them, the people around them, and whatever the way the conditioning will happen, it will get into that infectious energy mostly, right? So no matter how much you would want to change that, it will not be changed. Second, this body is actually like a cloth that we wear, and the reality is the soul. So this body is not the reality, it is not me, I am the soul, I am not this body, I am just the soul. So my reality is that soul. So if I leave that body and I be that soul again, it's actually a good thing, it's not a bad thing. I am into my original position, but yes, till the time I'm here, I'm supposed to love my body and be thankful for it. So I cannot kill myself, that's a sin. But if because of any circumstances like a war, or like natural disasters, or illness, or anything, because of any natural circumstances, I am being killed or I am dying, actually my soul is getting free of this human mind, and then my soul can take the learning, move forward to the next life. So it is always good for the soul. So if you think that the war will happen and a lot of innocent lives will be lost, actually a lot of Kalyug bodies will be out, a lot of beautiful souls will be out of these Kalyug bodies, these machineries, right? And then those souls will have a fresh learning or a fresh path to take, and because a lot of it will be cleansed, the next time they come, the conditioning is going to be better, the world is going to be better. Now, if you think that because a lot of people are praying that, oh God, we don't want war, please stop the war, we don't want war. I am saying it keeping this in mind, that I have a small child, I have a family, and if war happens, I might lose myself, my life, or them. Knowing that, I would still say that the way the world is moving at this point in time, the Kali Yuga, the way the world is moving at this time, our children are not safe. Lives are not safe. World is not a good place to live in. There are so many of crimes that happen just with the set of kids, with children. And earlier it used to be like female child is not safe. Now the male child is also not safe. So there are so many crimes that happen with children in day-to-day lives, like in schools, in families. Like there are cases where the parents are, like the father is raping their own daughters. Like, where are we living in? And if you think that that is fine, that is okay, because the lives are still okay and the person is alive at least, then you are highly mistaken. It is not okay. This energy needs to be changed. And how will this energy change? Because a complete uprooting is required. How will that uprooting happen? It will happen with a big bang happening again. Like either like dinosaurs, we are all finished and we start fresh, or war energy, very small number of people who remain alive, who are a little awakened and who start a new world with that awakened energy. And all the criminals or the crime minded or the crime networks are actually removed from their base. And that cannot happen without a war happening. So anybody and everybody who's praying that we don't want war, just for 1 minute, close your eyes, let your emotions stay at a side and think practically. Are you into a world which is a very beautiful world and the life is very beautiful and everything is very beautiful and war is destroying everything? Or are you already in a destroyer world? It is already destroyed world. It is already a world which is full of destruction. It is already a world which is full of crimes. It is already a world which is full of problems and issues. And what will war do is only clean it. So knowingly, and I know that a lot of people follow the news, and then the news channels kind of influence their mind, say a lot of things, and then they get emotionally troubled and emotionally stressed by seeing all the things that are happening. This is actually a very, very interesting way how your mind is being manipulated, and this is the time we have to come over or above that manipulation. So please rise above that manipulation, know your real self, know your real energy, and understand that when you're calling Kalki, you don't have to feel guilty. You are calling war, but don't feel guilty, because you're calling that change. You're calling that yuddha, which Krishna said is fine. It needs to be happening. It is required. And that is why don't get worried about it. Also, when I'm reading Kalki Puran, I'm realizing that Kalki Puran is not as simple as we look at it. There is so much to decode. So I have decoded certain stories here in Kalki Puran, which I'm going to share with you. I'm also going to share with how this energy of Maya that is being created, this internet, right? I know where in Kalki Puran there is a whole chapter that talks about the internet world or the social media world. So I'm going to decode that also and share it with you. There is also there are so beautiful energies or such beautiful stories that are there in these chapters that I'm going to share with you one by one, and I am sure that you will understand the truth of where we are, who Kalki is, and where we are leading and how do we lead there. We have the guidance for every step. And one of the most interesting things that I kind of went through yesterday is why it is said that the first village that Kalki attacked was the Buddhist village, and what is actually the real meaning of it. Was it a literal attack and killing and all of that of Buddhists, or it is something else? it is very interesting, very beautiful. And I just one request I have with you is that please share this video with as many as possible. Share it on your social media or wherever, your WhatsApp and all of that, because see, a diamond can only cut diamond. So if we have to take people out of that energy where their mind is being manipulated, we will have to use the same channels that are used to manipulate their minds to pull them out of there. So please help me use this channel to pull your minds and many other minds out of manipulation into the real world. And I hope that you will help me do that. And thank you so much. Take care of yourself. Look forward to the videos, share the videos, press the like button, and please share your feedback. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye bye.